This slide shows how automotive safety has changed over time. In the past, vehicle safety focused mainly on passive safety. Passive safety means systems that protect people after a crash happens, such as seatbelt, airbag, and strong vehicle structure. Today, vehicles also use active safety. Active safety means the vehicle helps to prevent an accident before it happens. Example include camera sensor, radar sensor, autonomous emergency braking, lane assist, and blind spot detection. This change support the Vision Zero target, which aim to reduce and eventually eliminate road deaths and serious injury. For Asian country like Malaysia, this is very important because our traffic situation include many motorcycle and meets road users. For this project, our first objective is to evaluate the Asian NCAP 2026 to 2030 protocol, especially its four pillar structure. Secondly, we explain the rating calculation method so we can understand how a vehicle gets a finance score and star rating. Thirdly, we analyze consumer survey data from 50 Malaysian respondents to understand their awareness and priorities when buying a car. Lastly, we compare Asian NCAP with Euro NCAP to identify the main differences between both standards. The scope of this presentation covers adult occupant protection, child occupant protection, safety assist, motorcyclist safety, survey finding, and global comparison.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Iqbal. Okay, for this slide is Asian NCAP 2026 until 2030 protocol. This has used four main pillar safety pillar. For the first is adult occupation protection or AOP carry 40% of total score. This is pillar focus on how the vehicle protect adult passenger during a crash. And for the second is child occupation protection or COP is a carry 20%. Uh, this evaluate child seat safety, ISO fix installation, and children protection during impact test. For the third uh, is safety assist or SA, also carry 20%. This include active safety technology like autonomous emergency brake, line support, or seatbelt reminder. And the last pillar is motorcyclist safety or MS. Is carry 20% also. This is very important in Asia because motorcycles are common on our road. It includes systems such as blind spot and motorcycle relay AEB. So, Asian Cap is designed based on the real safety risk in South Asian road condition. Okay, next slide. How is it a vehicle rate? This is a renting method in simple way. Okay, for the first step, the vehicle receive a raw score for safety test. This test include crash test and safety assist performance test. The second is the raw score is converted into a pillar percentage depend on the maximum score for each pillar. Okay, for the next step is the pillar percentage is multiplied by weight tag. Like example, adult occupant protection carry 40%, while the other three pillars carry 20% each. And for the fourth step is all the weight score are add to get the final Asian and cap score. And the lastly is The final score is matched with the star rating. For a 5-star result, the vehicle owner needs more than 80 points and must also meet minimum requirement each pillar. This means a car cannot depend on one strong area only, but must perform well across all main safety categories.
Next, I will present the sample calculation and survey background. This slide shows an example of calculation using the Tesla Model 3 Highland 2024. For adult occupant protection, the score is 36.63 out of 40. This shows a strong protection for adult passenger. For child occupant protection, the score is 18.06 out of 20. For safety assist, the score is 18.28 out of 20. For motorcyclist safety, the score is 16.03 out of 20. When we add all of these scores together, 36.63 plus 18.06 plus 18.28 plus 16.03 equals 89 points. Since the final score is 89 out of 100, the Tesla Model 3 achieved a 5-star rating. This example shows that a high safety rating needs both strong crash protection and reliable electronic safety system. This slide shows the demographic background of our survey. The survey involved 50 Malaysian respondents based on gender. 70% were male and 30% were female. For age group, the respondents were mainly young adults. 40% were aged 18 to 24 and 44% were aged 25 to 34. For occupation, 50% the respondents were students. This means the survey mainly represents the young Malaysian consumer, especially the students and the future car buyers. Their opinions are important because they may become the next generation of the vehicle owners.
This slide shows the respondent awareness of Asian and CAP. From the survey, 74% of respondents said that they have heard about Asian and CAP before. This shows that the awareness level is quite high among our respondents. The slide also shows knowledge accuracy. 84% correctly identified that Asian and CAP evaluate vehicle safety performance. In terms of safe rate, familiarity, 68% rate themselves as highly familiar at level 4 or level 5. Overall, this shows that many respondents are not only aware of Asian and CAP, but they also understand its main function, which is to evaluate vehicle safety. Okay, this slide shows safety has become a very important buying factor. Based on the survey, 60% of respondents choose safety rating as their most important factor when buying a car. This percentage is higher than price, fuel efficiency, design, and brand. The survey also found that 72% of respondents are willing to pay more for a safer vehicle. This means safety is no longer just an additional feature. For many Malaysian consumers, safety is now a main factor in purchasing decision. For manufacturer, this finding is important because it shows that investing in better safety system can increase consumer confidence. high demand for active safety system. This slide focus on public perception toward active safety system. Active safety system include features like autonomous emergency braking, lane assist, blind spot detection, and other ADS technologies. From the survey, 80% of the respondents strongly agree that autonomous emergency braking can reduce accident. EAB is important because it can detect a possible collision and apply braking automatically when the driver does not react quickly enough. Other finding is that 78% strongly agree that safety assist feature should be standard in all vehicle segments, regardless of the price. This show that consumer want safety technology to be more widely available, not only in expensive car.
The slide compares Asian NCAP with Euro NCAP using the Honda Civic as a 5-star baseline. Both Asian NCAP and Euro NCAP use a 5-star rating system, but the assessment focus is different because both regions have different road conditions. For Asian NCAP, the main focus is occupants and motorcyclists. This is suitable for Southeast Asia because motorcycles are a major part of the road traffic. For Euro NCAP, the focus includes occupants, pedestrians, cyclists, speed assist, and driver monitoring. This matches European road conditions where pedestrian and cyclist safety is strongly emphasized. The biggest difference is under vulnerable road users. Asian NCAP focus more on motorcyclists while Euro NCAP focus more on pedestrian and cyclists. So a 5-star rating in both system means the car is safe, but the test requirements are not exactly the same. And then lastly, to conclude the presentation, Asian NCAP plays an important role in improving vehicle safety in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. Our survey shows that Malaysian consumers are becoming more aware of safety ratings, and many of them prioritize safety when buying a car. The Asian NCAP 2026 to 2030 protocol is suitable for our region because it includes motorcyclist safety as one of the main pillars. From an engineering point of view, achieving a 5-star rating requires balance between passive safety and active safety. Passive safety includes vehicle structure, airbags, and seatbelts. Active safety includes sensors, cameras, AEB, lane support, and blind spot detection. Therefore, modern automotive safety requires both mechanical engineering, design, and electronic control systems to work together. And that is all from our group. Thank you, Doctor, and everyone for listening.